Yeehaw.
Okay.
We are live.
We are live? Where are you live?
It'll be 5 minutes before it goes on to Twitch.
Oh, that's right, because you have a delay, don't you?
A delay, yep.
Yeah. Okay, so this week, slightly different to our usual thing. We're going to focus very much on kingdom turns. Try and get a minimum of 2 kingdom turns done. And then after the break, Medi and I were chatting, and we're going to kind of just do a fireside chat for an hour or so after the break.
Whiskey.
Yeah, you can have a whiskey while we're doing it. The idea really is to kind of just get everybody's, take everybody's temperature, fireside chat, everybody's temperature in terms of the campaign, their character's outlook, what you think is going well, what you think is going bad, both from a player perspective and a character perspective, if you like. And just generally, just kind of understand our motives for doing things, etc. I've got a bunch of questions. I threw them in the Discord channel.
I did. I saw.
But if there's anything else, if there's questions you want to ask me, and anything else, and we'll do that. It's not, there's no obligation to participate. If you want to just stick around for the Kingdom events and then bugger off, you're more than welcome. But that's kind of today, and then next session is very much going to focus very much on Kingdom events. The real goal is to try and get the Kingdom to level 4. At the moment, we're kind of in a bit of a pause because I can't.
Sorry, where are we at the moment? In Kingdom level 1?
1.
Oh, okay. So we've got some
shots. Yeah.
Another 150.
I see.
Yeah. I've actually discovered there's a bunch of things that, because we're going to leverage the V&K stuff, there's a bunch of extra XP that I can award you at the end of the first turn this time round. V&K award extra XP for things like first lumber camp, first quarry, first farmland, etc., which I've only just spotted. So I've turned those on and I can check those off when we get to milestones later. So definitely end of first round, you should... Well, it depends what you do, but you should get close to level 2. Level 3 pushes your village to a town. In size-wise, and as I say, level 4, really the recommendation is for you guys to keep the kingdom at about the same as your character level. And then I can start unlocking... Once the kingdom gets to 4, I can unlock the next part of the story, if you like. So yeah, that's where we are. So everybody should have their kingdom up and running.
Oh, I see it. Yes, I do.
All right. As always, we go through everything in order at the very top. Do you have a kingdom name yet?
No, because people are fucking useless.
Yep.
Started this conversation fucking months ago.
I thought we had one, to be honest.
Nope.
Why don't we just call it?
A ton of ideas out.
Why don't we call it Dark Sweaty Ballsack?
Why don't we call it what the party's called?
What's the party called?
If you look at the party tab.
Does the party have a tab?
Party doesn't have a name.
Ember's Party. Yes, it does.
I noticed that last session you could change the name of the party, and it's like, oh, let's change it to this.
You'll never notice.
Nobody noticed it. No one noticed.
Well, I noticed it, I just didn't say anything.
So
I have the party tab open all the time.
Let's think of a kingdom name before the end of this evening. Worst case, I'm going to ask everybody for a kingdom name, and then we're going to put it in the thing, and we're going to vote on it.
Stormhaven.
The Kingdom of Stormhaven.
It's a town. That's a town. That's a town or a city name, innit?
Yeah.
It's not a kingdom name. What?
If you think about a kingdom, you know, Albion.
So not a city,
Beaconsville.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Also a town, Jet, Beaconsville.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Villa. Yeah.
Oh well.
Good. I mean, great for the next town. You can call the next town Stormhaven, the next one, and the one after that Beaconsville.
There we go.
And we could build a big fuck-off beacon on it.
You could. Beacons Hill. Yeah, on top of a hill. So you need to find some hills and put a town up there and call it Beacons Hill.
Wasn't there a tower at the far east on the way to Brevoy?
Yeah.
On the edge of the road that we went and looked at, and it was...
We went there. It was
So
like
we
the
built one
Battle
round
Fort,
there.
wasn't it?
You're right, Eddie. You sound funny.
You're right. Funny, haha.
Yeah.
Funny like I'm here to entertain you.
No, like your throat's
How am I
sore.
fucking funny? No, I wouldn't do Godfather. Not Godfather. What's it called? The other one. Do I sound weird?
Well-
Okay.
Yeah, you sound like you got a cold or something.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Well, since this current settlement's on a massive lake, why just call it Lake Store?
Well, the settlement is called Lake Town.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let us go through the kingdom turn then. So let's start with our upkeep. What I'll do is I will press the buttons until we get to a point where you're each making your own decisions, and then you can press the buttons. Does that work? And I think I'm going to take a leaf out of Medi's book, and I'm going to stand for half an hour.
Do I sound better now?
My plan is to stand at 8 o'clock.
Sorry?
There you
Do I
go.
sound better now?
Nope, you sound like you got a stuffy nose.
Weird that
Okay,
I've not had any cocaine today.
First thing we do is we gain 1 fame.
Yay!
So we've gained a fame. Do you wish to perform any new leadership activities? We would use the V and K option if you did. I don't think you particularly have a need to do that, correct?
No, we don't.
Okay, we perform Adjust Unrest. You gain 0 unrest. You have 3 unrest at the moment, so there is a little bit of unrest in your village.
How do you remove or reduce the unrest? Is there anything we can do?
I do nice things.
There's lots of commerce and leadership things that you can do that would reduce your unrest.
Okay.
Anything from give people a holiday to throw people in jail. Okay.
Improve lifestyle? I assume that. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think that does. It gains... No, it doesn't. It's all circumstance bonus to culture stuff. But if you critically fail, you gain unrest.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to collect resources. So I'll hit... Well, does one of you guys want to hit the collect resources button?
Ember, that's probably your job.
Well, Jubilee is the treasurer, so that should be you.
All right, I'll do it. There you go then. So you've gained 16 resource points. That's okay-ish. It's about average, right?
Oh, that was pretty good, isn't it? 16.
Bang in the middle.
It's bang in the middle. It's kind of what you would expect.
Less than average. 20s.
Yeah, 20 would be average. You've also got 2 ore, 2 lumber, 2 stone because of your various mines and things. So this will propel our timeline by a month. So you will end up at the 26. It's going to roll dice and set the sunny weather. Okay, so we've collected resources. And then we pay consumption. You have no consumption to pay because right now I think your village cost is being offset by your farm generation. And so you're pretty good there in terms of consumption. Now we go to commerce.
The collect resource dice has gone down now.
Yes, because you gained 3 through activities previous kingdom turn, so it goes up and then it resets to 5 unless you take actions that give you more again this turn.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, so collect taxes. Do you wish to collect taxes? If not, you can skip and reduce unrest.
No, I don't think we should collect taxes yet. We're too young, aren't we?
You will. I mean, collecting taxes is always going to... So it gives you bonuses to economy-based checks for the remainder of the kingdom turn, but unless you get a critical success, you're going to increase your unrest.
Yeah. It depends what other economy-based checks we're going to do.
Well, we need more citizens to tax them.
Yeah.
No point taxing like 2 or 3 people.
Okay.
I'm assuming that comes with the level of the town. As you build more settlements and stuff like that, it counts that you get higher rewards because you've got more people in your town. So,
yeah, I think so. All right, so we're going to skip taxes this turn then and go straight to reduce unrest. You reduce unrest by 1. Your unrest is now down to 2, which is pretty good. Okay. Do you wish to improve lifestyle?
Lots of pubs.
So improving lifestyle is going to draw upon the kingdom treasury to enhance the quality of life for your citizens. If you succeed, you gain a bunch of bonuses to culture checks. If you fail, though, you will start taking penalties to economy-based checks as well as increase ruin and gain unrest.
No, I don't think it's worth it.
It's not worth it. Okay, so we will skip that one. Tap treasury. Do you wish to prop up your own personal cash from your treasury?
Might as well keep it where it is.
Okay. Trade commodities.
Alright. We were saving these up, weren't we, for something?
Building stuff.
Well, at the moment, your village is full, so you need to get yourself to 3rd level and expand to a town.
Lumber's full at 4 as well, so we could sell 2 lumber, couldn't we?
When you say it's full, do you mean of people or just mean...
So you only have 4 building slots in your village, and you've used all 4 of them.
We need the lumber to build stuff, though, don't we?
You do need the lumber to build stuff.
We've got a lumber camp, so we no doubt we generate that we generate 2 every time, so we could sell it.
You could, yeah.
What, sell 2 lumber?
Okay. Did you want to do that?
Don't know. It depends what we need to build, and if it needs 3 lumber.
We can't build anything at the moment, you say.
The other thing you can do is expand, can't you? And they use resource points for various things out. So you don't. I think you use commodities for your village rather than expanding outwards.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind now.
Are you heading all the way to Oleg's and going to take over Oleg's?
Yeah, well, that would make sense. Build a town around him.
There you go. Okay, so does somebody wish to perform trade commodities then? You would be able to check the trading with a group with established diplomatic relations. I'm assuming you're going to send the...
Sorry, can I
go on?
ask a question? Trade commodities. How do we know which person in the party is best at doing this?
It doesn't matter.
There
is literally no impact.
Okay. So anybody can have it done?
Yeah, anybody can do it.
Okay. Just so that I'm aware of that. That's fine. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Fine, Joe. So, does anybody want to make the roll, or shall I just make the roll for you?
I think you should do it, because otherwise people are going to click it and then everyone's going to roll.
Okay. Does anybody particularly want to do this?
No.
Not my job. I'm a counsellor.
My job is to patrol the roads.
Well, I suppose technically as a viceroy, I suppose I should click it as the evil's not around.
Okay. Do you want to do it then, Jet?
I shall.
Make sure you check trading with a group with established diplomatic relations.
Excuse me. I've got ruler.
Yeah, just click to the top. So where it says leader on the drop-down list, just select Viceroy.
I've done that. Yep. And then let's do the old roll up +2. And let's see what I get.
+2.
It should have been roll up +3 actually.
Oh.
You need to you need to select trading with a group with established diplomatic relationships. So go ahead and re-roll it.
Enable that then. +3. That's a better roll.
It's a much better roll. So you will succeed, which means you will gain. You'll gain. Yeah. So you are going to trade 2 points of lumber, which will give you. There you go. You gain 4 resource dice for next turn. So now if you look at your resource dice at the top... Oh, no, it hasn't changed. Next turn, Dart, you'll have 9 resource dice to start with.
Right, it says next 4 on it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it keeps count of it.
Yeah. All right, that's good. So you, once again, you send...
success.
You didn't get a critical success. No, you got a success.
Well, how come it's 4 instead of 2?
Gain 1 resource dice. Oh, gain 1 resource dice. Yeah, I don't know. It should be 2. You're right. I clicked critical success by mistake then. There you go. I've adjusted it. Well spotted, Dart.
Thanks, Dart.
Right. Thanks, Dart. Do you wish to manage your trade agreements?
Sorry.
Doing so, you send out agents to attend to established trade agreements. You would lose 2 resource points per trade agreement you wish to manage. You attempt a basic check. If you manage trade agreements of previous turn, the DC is increased by 5. Currently,
we did it last turn, didn't we?
You did do it last turn, so
we're not doing it this time.
Yeah, the difficulty will be up at 19. Okay, so we're not doing it this turn, all right? So now we go to leadership. This is where you will have to make your choices and you'll do your own roles. So each leader gets 3 actions that they can do, up to 3. I can start with Jubilost if you wish, if you want to tell me what you would like him to do.
Who's Jubilosity?
He's the gnome that we picked up.
Is the gnome that you picked up, yeah.
Oh.
Do you want him to process hidden fees? There is a chance that you'll gain unrest.
That's why we got unrest. He fucked it up last time, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, yeah. He's got a +5 in total to the dice.
Did he roll a 1 last time?
Yeah, I think so. But it's your call. Let me know. If you want me to do it, I'll do it. If not, I won't.
What's the DC?
14.
14.
Yeah.
There's a good chance we might gain 1 unrest, but we'd still get resource for next turn on a failure.
Yeah.
Right, I've been talking away. My mic's been on mute because I'm a muppet.
There you go. You're a muppet, Medi.
I'm a muppet.
Hang on.
So,
results worse than 1 degree. So if you attempt to process hidden fees on the next kingdom turn, your result is worse by 1 degree. So it's not worth it. We attempted last time.
Yeah, okay, we won't do that then. So he won't do that. Let's have a look. Okay. Do you need any commodities? I don't think you need any commodities this turn, do you?
Got rid of a load, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're not building, are we? So
No.
that we require.
Rest of relaxation. Don't forget, you still have, I believe it's 3 skills, additional skills to train yourselves in. Don't forget that. I'm not sure there's anything particularly right now. You've got nowhere else to send a diplomatic envoy to. You haven't found anybody else to do that yet. Don't think you need.
Like I'm going to do create a masterpiece. I'm going to get all the artists around and teach them a song of our amazing adventures that we had.
All right.
And that song hopefully will spread through the land.
So you have to be trained. You do not have arts as a trained skill at this moment in time in your kingdom. So you would only be able to use magic. Do you want to use arts and train it?
I would like to train it because that's my job, isn't it, really? If you got a spare training point to train it, then yes, please.
I'm just trying to figure out where we put. They're going to. Do we agree they're going creation? No. Sorry, I forget where we set those. Bonus. There you go. Okay, so you want to add arts to you.
Please.
Where do I add skill training? Oh, it's skill training down the bottom, isn't it? Skill training arts. There you go. Okay, you have 2 more left, so we can do that. All right, so now, Garen, you should be able to go ahead and do your create a masterpiece, and you have arts as a choice.
Okay, on phase, it's leadership phase, isn't it?
Yes.
And I am the emissary. So arts, ability, proficiency, status. There's a +4 and all that.
Yep. So 10 or more on the dice is what you need to succeed. And you rolled a 7. But 11, your attempt to create a masterpiece fails. Now, you do have 1 point of fame, so you could elect to re-roll that with a point of fame if you wish. Failure doesn't do anything. You don't gain anything. You don't lose anything.
So
whether you want to risk.
I gain a fame.
Yes.
Okay, how do I use a fame point to re-roll it?
You should be able to right-click and re-roll using fame or infamy on your dice roll.
No. Oh, dice roll, sorry.
We're using fame to gain fame, honour, success. I'm assuming you're re-rolling again.
Yeah. And what do I get if I get a critical success?
You gain 1 fame immediately, then you gain 1 extra fame next turn, and 2 rolled resource dices. So I think that means you automatically roll 2 more resource dices and increase your total resources by that number.
Aaron's going to do it. He's a bit disappointed. So what do I need? I'd need about a 20, wouldn't I?
And you fail again.
And not a 3 then.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
So you try. Yes, okay. You try to create a masterpiece. You just can't quite pull it off this time. Maybe if you think about it over the next month or so, you'll be able to sort it out. Does anybody else want to do anything else? I'm kind of looking at.
Did we have any outstanding events from the last turn?
You have political calm.
Justice prevails, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if we can hire adventurers for any of those. Are they low level?
Yeah, they're all low level at the moment. See, they're both. We're not at the event phase, so I'm not sure when you can. I'm not sure when you can resolve an event, but we're not there yet, so you would resolve those later.
Yeah.
But
So
both the ones you have right now are beneficial, and political calm will allow you to regain 1d4 unrest if you're successful.
That sounds all right.
So it says, while the PCs can strike out themselves to deal with ongoing events, it's often more efficient to hire adventurers. When you hire adventurers to help end an ongoing event, the DC is equal to your control DC, adjusted by the event's level modifier. So I suppose the question is, what is the DC, and what bonuses would we get for that?
What DC does it say to use? The control DC?
Control DC, yeah.
Right, so your current control DC is 14.
Okay, so it's that one.
And political calm is -1, I believe.
Yeah.
And justice prevails is net 0.
Okay.
So yeah. Yes. Do you want to try and hire some adventurers, do you?
No, because we'd still have to roll to end the event.
You still have to roll to end the event, yeah.
Yeah, and we'd probably need a 19. On if the bonus is plus. I don't know what the bonus would be, to be honest with you. What resources have we got? So we've got 17 resource points.
Yeah.
It cost us. We'd lose 1 rolled resource each time you would do it.
Yeah.
Do you want to hire adventurers to see how it works? Or do you want to leave it?
I'm not sure.
No, I'll skip it.
Okay. So looking at
Provide care?
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Provide care makes a lot of sense.
Not trained in it though, are we?
You can use defense. What do you normally use? It would let you use defense. So
I'm not trained in that either.
Are you not?
No.
No, you're not. Yeah. Okay.
What's it normally use?
Just says defense according to this.
Okay. It's probably worth a roll.
Do you want to add defense as one of your trained skills? That would only leave you with 1.
See, I want magic down the road, or scholarship, one of the two. But
yeah,
I don't think we'll spend any more points until we get everybody here to decide.
All right. So do you want to try provide care then? I can.
Yeah,
all right, might as well. What's the worst that can happen is you're going to gain unrest.
Yeah.
There you go. You lose 1 point of unrest.
Yay!
As you provide care, which is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we could also quell unrest once per turn.
Yeah, you can't use rest and relaxation because you used it last turn.
Yeah, I don't think we quelled unrest last time. So we could use, for quell unrest, we could try arts, which we've now got. Folklore, intrigue, magic, politics. We've got politics at +5 as well, so we could try any of those. Or warfare. So I'd say arts or politics are probably the best way of doing that.
Okay.
And I don't think we tried it last turn either.
No,
So-
you didn't. Who do you want to do it?
I'll do it.
Go for it then, Dart. And then select
Select
arts or politics. And if Medi's talking again, he's silent. Yeah, you're silent.
Arts or politics?
Yeah.
I'll get politics because it's a +5.
Go for it. Well, it's a success. So you will just click on the lose one and rest. All right. So
back to 0.
this month, you spend a lot of time and effort moving about the people and bringing the general unrest that's kind of rippling through the town, the fledgling village and town, to a halt, and you reduce unrest completely. Anything else that anybody wishes to do in
It says
correct, yeah, actually I'm going to sit down. No, I'll stay stood. Correct, yes, each of you can do 3 things if you wish, but there might not be 3 things you want to do right now.
It doesn't look like we do a lot of them. What's the one that's got like a 4-leaf clover next to the name?
Creative solution, a supernatural solution. That allows you to.
Off the back of magic, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes,
Oh,
scholarship
it's fortune.
or magic. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're on to region now, because I can't think of anything else to do.
Yeah, let's go to region. So, what do you wish to do? You can attempt 2 region activities simultaneously. You can do a maximum of 3 region activities.
Because we claimed... Was it the quarry last time?
Yes.
Which hex do we want to clear? So I'm assuming we want to clear a hex.
Hello? Oh, it's working now.
Hello.
Yes. So you've got the sycamore tree landmark here.
Mm-hmm.
That
You want
gives
to build
you the
roads?
mid-split.
Sorry.
Okay, it's fine. Yeah, we're just looking at
Oh, yeah.
claiming whether you want to claim a hex at the moment.
Well, that's where the kobolds are, isn't it?
It's the midflits.
Yeah, for that stone.
Oh. Which one? Oh, the kobolds is the one with the mine, isn't it?
Correct. So kobolds is over here. This is the river crossing.
There's a silver mine over there as well, isn't there? Over to the
yes,
east.
get over there. So get over there then.
Oh, yeah, because silver will bring us great income.
So do we want to...
Well, what's the ore?
We've already got that.
All right, okay.
Yeah, so we've got the suit scale kobolds with the silver mine, and then we've got the old sycamore with the mitflits.
Why do you not have that leadership option?
We don't have an active leader.
We do. We've got Barristan.
You do.
Yeah, it's not set in the turn thingy.
And the status thing is at the top. It's not set, is it? Even though he's set as we've got vacancies all over the gaff, haven't we?
What's happened there? Somebody clicking buttons again.
Yeah, don't click buttons. It's me. I'm just having a look at something.
Yeah, the only vacancy is the Magister that we haven't got somebody in.
That's right.
Yeah, that's me just clicking buttons. Why do you not have...
Well, below the active settlement, it says active leader. It's got a dash, so I assume we need to set that as the ruler.
Yes. Yeah, you got active ruler. I've got it as active leader is ruler.
Oh, I've got a dash on it on my side. Do you want me to drop it down to ruler?
Yeah.
Yep, mine says ruler. Yeah.
Strange. Okay.
Okay, so
I suspect once when you claim this hex with the soot scales in, I think that's going to open the Pledge of Fealty.
Right. So we could do it with the old sycamore first because that's got these mitflits in, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Although it hasn't got them as individuals, it's just got the old sycamore. It hasn't got the individuals.
Oh, that's weird.
So it's like the silver mine's got the soot scale kobolds as a people, but the old sycamore doesn't have mitflits.
Yeah.
So maybe that one won't.
Yeah, so mitflits you can't do a Pledge of Fealty towards. They're very strange.
Okay, so I assume we're going to have to claim the hex immediately east, and then claim the hex with the silver mining to get to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to claim this hex?
Yeah, may as well. So we've got 3 of these, haven't we?
Yeah. You can only do claim hex once per turn.
Once per turn, so it'll be next turn we get to the silver mine.
Yeah. Okay, so go for claiming the hex then. Somebody wants to take leadership on that role?
So claim hex. 14.
Is it favoured land? What was your favoured land?
Was it forest and plains or something? I can't remember. It's got a favoured line on the tax lines too.
Yeah, I think it's hill and plain.
Well, that's hills, but I honestly can't remember.
Yeah. Did we not set? Yeah, you want to be using wilderness, right? Anyway, you probably want the warden. Don't know, it makes a difference. Let's have a look. Hills or plains are your favoured terrain.
Okay, so that is hills. So
I don't have a favourite terrain.
So do we tick favourite? Are these pluses to the DC? So economy, ability +2. No, they're actually.
They're pluses to the roll.
So why would it be in your favoured land? Give you -2 if you ticked it.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't bother. I don't know why. I'll have to have a read and see why that's happening.
Weird.
Is it -2 to the DC?
It doesn't. No, the DC doesn't change when you click on it.
Well, if you want to do it, Dart, then do it because you're the warden. So.
Okay. What am I actually trying to do?
Claim
hex.
And use wilderness.
Okay.
Okay. So the -2 favoured land means you're trying to perform 2 actions at the same time, and I think they only count. I think it only counts as 1 action.
Is that because you've got to clear the land first?
No. Your heartland's terrain becomes your kingdom's favoured land, the wilderness terrain that your people feel the strongest emotions to. Once per kingdom turn during the regional activity step of the activity phase, you can attempt 2 region activities simultaneously as long as both activities take place in the same hex, and that hex contains the same terrain as your heartland.
I failed.
You failed.
Can I 0 point that?
You don't have any fame points, so no. You fail.
Sorry, I used it.
Okay. You'll lose a resource point. All right. You struggle to expand your kingdom eastwards. And yeah, you draw a bit of a blank there. So what else? Anything else you want to do? You've got 2 other actions. You can't do claim hex again.
Should we send the fishing boats out and go fishing? Don't know if there's anything else here that we want to do.
Yeah, do it.
Build roads. Do we want to build roads?
Well,
Build
I thought roads would be good. Yep. Which is travel time, doesn't it?
Yeah, from the lumber camp and the.
Which hex do you want to build the roads in?
We want to go from Lake Town to the lumber camp if we can.
Okay, so you want to build roads in this hex then?
Yeah, in ours. I think.
Yeah.
Go for it. Just going to move your token for a second.
So build roads, leader, ruler, engineering +6, phase region, DC6. Okay.
You fail to build roads.
Great turn.
Really, aren't we?
What is that?
But we do know we're good at building roads. We just got shit dice.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You have 1 activity left.
Well, what's the one? Go fishing, we decided, didn't we? Or do you want to harvest crops?
You can do roads again if you want.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. Do that one twice.
Yeah.
Irrigation.
No, let's build roads first. Jet, do you want to do it?
That again.
It doesn't say once per turn, so yes, you can do it again.
Oh, all right.
I guess the idea is if you've got plenty of these turns, you can just bang out a bunch of roads.
Yeah.
Okay. Go for the roll.
Get there. No, okay, I'll do it then.
Go for it, Medi. Well, I think everybody thought you were doing it.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
Okay, it's our favoured land, so I'm not ticking that.
No, don't tick favoured land because you would do that. Yeah.
And here we go. Oh, piss off.
Failure. You've had a really bad turn,
and
you've increased...
And give a 20 instead.
No. You can't. It seems
it's your fault,
the
Jet.
summer month is against you, and you don't really expand your kingdom much in this month. Let's go to civic. I don't think there's anything you want to do civic-wise, right? No building structures or demolitions?
No.
Okay. Do you want to raise an army? Don't think so?
No.
Don't think we need one, do we?
Go to events. Do you wish to try and resolve any of these events? Let me just check for a new kingdom event. There isn't a new kingdom event. Okay. So you have 2 events that you could try and resolve. You have political calm and justice prevails if you think it's worth trying to... So I kind of think personally justice prevails is probably not one you want to try and resolve just yet, because the impact is quite... So I'm just going to turn this down. The impact is quite significant, right? You have no crime, corruption, decay, or strife. You have 1 point of unrest. It feels like a bit of a waste to use that one, to try and resolve that one, but it's up to you. Because remember, they will get harder. As your kingdom increases, then your control DC goes up. So they do get harder over time based on your kingdom level. And then political calm also gives you a reduction in unrest.
You want to bang that one off?
What's the is that -1 and -1 to the DC?
Yeah, but what's our status at the moment, isn't it?
Well, so you would have a +6 for politics. You would have a total of +6 to your dice roll. Oh, hang on. This is really bizarre. Listed non-vacant. Oh, non-vacant leader. Circumstance +1. Yeah.
We've got no Magister, have we?
You don't need to use a Magister for it.
So what does the political calm do as a crit success? Because I can click on it, but it wasn't telling me what it is.
It will give you -1d6 unrest, a +2 status bonus to all checks made to resolve events during your next kingdom turn, and then a choice of reducing 1 ruin. So either lose 1d6 unrest or reduce 1 ruin of your choice by 1.
And that's on a success, is it?
That's on a critical success. On a success, loyalty goes up, you lose 1d4 unrest, and that's it.
Political calm? Try it.
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Do you want me to roll this one for you?
You may as well, because we could blame you then instead of us.
Yep.
Dreadful roll. Terrible.
Is that a 1?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell,
Oh my god.
Roll 20, not roll 20, Foundry that to get us.
That's terrible.
This has been a shit month for your kingdom. Do you want to gain... Right, you've got to choose one of those. Do you want to gain 1 crime, 1 corruption, 1 decay, or 1 strife?
Strife sounds good.
What do each of them do?
Bad
Should
shit.
we go for crime? Because that could be like the Stag Lords people we kept on.
Yeah.
And then it'd be a case we can root those out.
Send them. venture parties to deal with the crime.
I'm sorry, this was an absolute wank
It was a shit show, wasn't it? Let's face it.
turn. Yes. Okay, so ruin. Culture is opposed by corruption, which represents citizens falling to debauchery, delving into forbidden law. Economy is opposed by crime, which includes theft, smuggling, and enterprise. Stability is opposed by decay, representing physical harm, neglect, or degradation of the kingdom. Its people or infrastructure. Loyalty is opposed by strife, which includes acts of treachery, subterfuge, bribery, abuse.
Kingdom of Debauchery. That'll do us. Thank you very much.
So you want debauchery.
No. I still think
Corruption.
Crime, yeah.
I clicked on crime.
Okay, we've got crime. Okay, so
There's an event now.
there we go. Resolve the event, political. I'm going to just pull things down. Hello, everybody. All right. So you spend that month. Okay, is there anything personally as characters, downtime wise, you want to perform?
Yeah,
You have 4 weeks.
Yeah, I'd like to put that +1 on my spear.
Okay, can anybody do that in the kingdom? Can anybody do?
I think
I should be able to.
All right.
You also need to specify a login system as well, don't you? So people get permits.
Right, hang on a sec. Let me just finish this turn off. So you resolved an event with a -1. You didn't claim any hexes. You have. Let's have a look really quickly. All right, so you claimed your new hex because that's a V&K one that you hadn't turned on. You have done your first farmland, your first lumber camp. Have you got a mine and a quarry? Mine and a quarry?
I think we have. Oh, we've not claimed them, have we? Oh, yes, we have.
No,
You have a quarry.
Yeah, I'm ticking things right now. Okay.
There's one we'd already built a road, you know, but maybe I'm wrong.
Where did our 17 resource points disappear to?
Yeah, give me a second. I've just clicked on something. Right. Because they're burnt at the end of the turn, so you gain 120 XP.
Yeah,
okay.
right.
So,
Level.
Your kingdom is leveled, yes. So we're going to do level up.
Oh, good.
Right. What does that mean for your kingdom? I don't know. But your kingdom has leveled up.
I'm hoping my build base is in
good.
the actual capital.
Right. Let's have a look. At level 2, your kingdom, does it gain anything specific? You get a kingdom feat, everybody. So if you go to level 2 on the thing, there is a set of kingdom feats that you can choose.
Kingdom feat.
Yeah.
On Kingdom tab.
So if you go to the Kingdom tab and click on number 2, which is what level you are, you will see you have a skill increase and a kingdom feat. I think the skill increase comes from V&K.
Is this for everyone, or is this just for
This is the kingdom, Jet. So it
right.
applies to your kingdom. So you, as a group, you need to decide on your feat and your thing. So let me have a look at feats. Come on then, Cat. Here we go. Come on.
some assurance rolls there that might be handy.
Hmm?
Some assurance rolls that might be handy. Which gives you instead of rolling, take results of equal 10 plus your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, so we could probably do with putting, because at the moment the proficiency bonus is 4, isn't it? So it'd give us a 14. But I'm assuming our DC just
15,
gone
I
up.
think.
Yeah, yes, it goes to 15, yes. Your
So-
control DC at 2nd level is now... $15.
Oh, I was reading that. Oh, I wouldn't worth toward it.
So you're going with Kingdom Assurance Wilderness, are you?
No,
No, I
it's
was just
reading
reading it.
Oh, okay.
Well, if we pick
What's practical
something,
magic? Oh, can't do that one.
if we do pick the assurance, what we need to do is just do a skill increase that we would use for that assurance,
Yeah.
and that's put to a 5, wouldn't
None
it?
of our bonuses go above 15 with a plus 10.
No, but if you got engineering, say you put engineering up, you then become expert. So if we did that, then we'd hit, what would it be? 16?
Yeah.
16 on the assurance roll, I think.
Yeah.
'Cause is it level plus? It's level plus 4 for expert, isn't it?
Yes.
So you'd hit 16, so we'd be above the flat DC for a roll.
Okay.
Because you did just say 15, didn't you, Zed?
Yes, 15
Yeah.
for level 2.
So it depends on what we're building at the moment, or politics was used a lot.
Well, I mean,
And-
roads and stuff is engineering, isn't
Roads
it?
and stuff is engineering. We've used that a couple of times.
Who just changed it to civil service? We don't have warfighter trained.
No, sorry, Dad. I'm just good to see reading them as we go.
Oh, we're just reading it. What's muddled through? Oh.
I don't think we need that.
I'd probably go for a skill increase on engineering or politics.
Yeah,
If we're trying to expand and build it, I'd probably go engineering first.
totally agree.
In which case, I'd probably then go for. If we were going to go assurance, I'd go for assurance on engineering, so that we can at least get stuff built and done.
Makes sense.
Just makes sense.
And
for
we're
our rolls
not
being-
rolling fucking 2s and 3s and 1s and shit. And we're not going to get crit fails on building and get unrest and stuff.
Yeah.
Are we locking that in then? I mean, there isn't a lock in, you can change it, but are we effectively, that's what we're selecting for our level 2? So Kingdom Assurance
think so.
Engineering
I'm happy
and
with that.
skill increase engineering. Yeah, cool. Okay, excellent. All right. Good.
Caveat is if evil has, something to add to it, and then we can think it. But I can't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah. All right.
Like I say, it's a free roll, so.
Shall we do our next kingdom turn? Oh, no. We need to resolve whether you are successful at transferring the rune over. Do you lose the rune if you fail?
No, you just take more time. It takes more time.
Okay.
So I need to do a crafting check.
Yeah. And Dart needs to pay the cost.
Yep.
What's the cost?
I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Out of his own money.
So this is the rune out of the spear thingy from the stash, right?
Yep.
What's the thing called?
Yeah. Tell me where it's coming from.
Rancier.
The Rancer. Okay.
Don't we have one item where we can't take the rune from?
I will.
Let me guess, you
I
failed.
don't know if that does it, actually. If it doesn't do it, I will use a hero point for the turn.
I'm hoping it's a flat check 15 DC.
It's only a low level, innit? Let me check.
That's 8, wow.
Is it in GM core? This is the bit I don't fully understand.
I'm just going to look in Archives and Nephis.
Transferring runes. You can move one rune from one item to another. To swap the runes, most must both be fundamental runes or both the property runes. Okay. The crafting check to transfer a rune is determined by the item level of the rune being transferred, and the price of the transfer is 10% of the rune's price. So it is a +1.
Which is the 2, so it's a task level 2, I assume, which is a DC 16. So I'll use a hero point on that one.
Yeah, okay.
Or more.
That is a success, and it will cost Ember a total of
It's 3.5 gold, but I think I can bring that down by taking more time.
Yeah, but then you can increase it by adding your labour costs and then VAT.
Oh, the cost will be 15 gold, but
yeah.
You've only got 20.
There you go.
Well, you still got 5 then.
Takes you 4 days to transfer, so that's absolutely fine. You can take longer, can't you?
Yeah. Okay, so the attempt is successful. What was my total?
21.
21, that's right. It says each additional day spent crafting reduces the materials needed to complete the item by an amount. We're not using thingy, but the amount based on your level. Okay.
Isn't that just a crit success?
No.
No, it's 26.
Ah, sorry, it's 10, right.
Yeah, the target number was 16. All right, Dart. Do you want me to update your spear?
How much is it going to be?
3.5 gold.
3.5 gold.
Okay.
We've got 20, so 20 to make it even.
But hang on a minute. Don't I give that money to you then?
Yes. There you go. You now have a. You have
Then
a.
you can just give it right back to me. Hang on, wait.
No, because physically the money is used in material components to transfer the item over.
Not labour. Right.
Yeah.
Have you changed it? Because it still says Elven Bronze Spear.
Yeah, it's changed.
Refresh it.
Oh, it's magical now.
Yeah. And then the Rancer loses its edge, right? There you go. The Rancer is now a basic Rancer. Okay, shall we do another?
So it doesn't have
Kingdom
to have
10?
it doesn't have to have the +1 on. That's just a description, I presume.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so kick through this. We go and do our fame. So we gain a fame.
Back to the turn.
I'm not picking that fame.
So you've got one fame. You don't need to do any new leadership stuff, I don't believe.
No.
Adjust unrest. You have no additional unrest. And then you collect resources. You're back at 84 dice for resources. You gain 21 resources this time.
Nice.
And you pay consumption. You have no consumption to pay. Your resources now are at 6 D4 currently. You get 21. Okay, so commerce. Anything you want to do commerce-wise? Do you want to skip and reduce unrest again? Oh, I clicked that by accident. I presume you wanted to do that.
Yeah, please.
There you go. Unrest is down to 0. Do you wish to do any of the other commerce? How many commerce activities do you do? 3, or is it 1? Maybe
Do I need to do manage trade agreements? I did do it last turn.
You can do.
Right, so +7, commerce, DC 15, and
Oh, you do commerce in the order that they're listed. What are you doing, Dart?
Testing.
Testing spear.
Yeah, you've got a +1 weapon potency on there. Cool.
Just wasted a good roll.
Yeah. Okay, so you don't want to improve lifestyle, yeah? You don't want to tap treasury.
We've got no unrest, so there's no point.
Right, so you want to trade commodities. What do you want to do commodity-wise again then? Well, you just select and tell me what you're trading. You have 4 lumber, 4 stone, 4 ore, by the way, now. And that's
So we
your
can
limit right
we
now.
can trade anything, can't we?
Yeah.
So our storage hasn't gone with level.
Is it level 3 you said when we get more building room?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Okay. Do we
Well,
want to
might as well.
trade 2 of each?
Yeah, sounds good. Who'd like to play?
This was Jet, wasn't it, trading?
Go on, Jet. Yeah,
Right.
go for it.
Sorry, what am I doing?
Trade commodities.
Trade commodities.
Trade commodities. Okie dokie. And I'm doing this as a viceroy.
Yeah.
And I've got the +3.
Yeah,
So-
make sure you've got trading with a group with established diplomatic relationship is ticked,
have
so that should give you a
diplomatic immunity.
+4.
+4, yeah. And let's see what we get. Oh, there we go.
Nat 20, crit. That is Jet to a T.
There you go.
Okay, so first and foremost, you're going to gain 1 fame. How many commodities are you burning?
Damn it.
2 of each, wasn't it? So
2 lumber,
So we get
2 stone, and 2 ore.
so we get 12 an extra 12 resource dice next turn.
6 in total. Did you have 2 luxuries, or have I just given you those by accident? I've just given you those by accident, have I? Haven't I?
I think, yeah, you did. Wait, no, you didn't.
So, 12 resource dice next turn is...
Check the feed, Medi, from 5 minutes ago. Did we have luxuries?
Hello. Sorry, my mic's been a complete dick tonight.
It's because your battery's dead, right?
No, it's got 70-hour battery life. It's because I keep pushing mute to talk to the boy, and when I do that, it goes, "Oh no, I'm not going to turn mute off now."
Tell him to stop.
You should get it like.
Okay.
I paid almost 300 quid. I'm going to ring up Razor or send it back to Razor and get another one.
I think Medi was now managing trade agreements, wasn't he?
Trade agreements, sorry, yes.
You want to manage trade agreements.
So that's there. I've got a trader +7. And I didn't do it last turn, so that's good. Let's roll that baby. Oh, that'll do nicely.
That's very nice, thank you. Yes, very good.
Okay, so you'll lose 2 resource points. Right, hang on. You've only got 1 trade agreement, right? So you're only losing, yeah okay. And then you're going to gain 1 resource dice or 1 commodity of your choice.
Right, it's going to be resource dice, isn't it? Because we've got plenty of commodities coming in each turn.
Okay. There you go. That gives you 13 resource dice next turn.
Awesome.
Have you knocked down the lumber, stone, and ore, by the way? Because it's still showing us 4 on mine. Or do I need to refresh?
Oh yeah, it did go back up again.
There you go.
Okay.
Don't know where that 1 food came from, by the way.
It's been there for ages.
Okay, cool. All right.
We did fishing, I think.
Yeah, we did fishing, didn't we?
So, rolling into leadership. Again, anything you want to do leadership-wise?
In 1 fame, how do we do that?
Remember, unspent resource points get converted at a ratio of 1 to 10 XP currently.
Mm-hmm.
But the more resources points we have at the end, it's better.
Yeah.
I just closed down the thingy, but I don't know how to get it back up again. Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. Right, so you don't have a bank, so you can't do capital investment. You could do Celebrate Holiday, but it will cost you a rolled resource dice.
Well, they're all criminals now, got no holiday. What we celebrate?
Yeah.
Is it the purge?
Can we get rid of that crime?
How do you get rid of crime? Do you want to try another masterpiece, Medi?
I was going to say, can I try another masterpiece, please? We've been working together, me and the village, we've been working together. I've even got a guy with a tambourine.
Fucking fame on it, though.
I won't be messing fame this time. Come on, guys, work together.
Oh yeah, I can see it. I was swinging on a swing and with paint dripping all over the place.
Yeah.
He's still not doing very well. This is going to be a bad.
Sorry, I just when
When
you
I get-
said do you
when
want
I
to
get a
try
million-
another masterpiece? I heard you say, "Do you want to try another masterpiece?"
Oh, your mind
You
out.
have a
Drag it out the gutter, man.
That's what it sounded like in my head.
Right, when we get the population to 1 million and I put some typewriters in front of them, one of them's going to bang out a masterpiece.
Add anything to that masturbate joke? No.
Okay.
No.
That man's just Jason Pollock's all over that wall.
Yeah.
What a masterpiece.
I didn't understand that joke when I saw Guardians of the Galaxy the first time.
Now you've got a black light, you do.
Is there anything else in the leadership that you want to do? Remember, you have maximum of 3 each, so you have a maximum of a lot. 18.
What's this creative solution? Let's say you work with a mundane.
Honestly, I've no idea really. Rest and relax sounds fun.
go for a rest and relax. I mean, you don't. Do you have?
With a pan of beer? That
Yeah,
sounds good to me.
Well,
pension looked interesting.
I'm going to do the creative solution thing and see what happens.
Go for it.
Although
Okay,
they
go
might
for it.
lose 2d6 resource points, might be shit. Because it gives you a bonus for your next skill check.
No,
No?
no, I'm vetoing that fucking idea, Maddie. I'm sorry.
Okay. Vetoed. We have nowhere else to establish a trade agreement with, so...
Oh, okay. Hang on, one sec. So you can do a pledge of fealty, and you could go and try and get the kobolds to pledge fealty to you. If you succeed, you auto-claim the hex that they are in.
Oh, let's do that.
Oh, yeah.
Off you pop, Maddie.
Yeah.
Go and have a chat.
Yep.
And this one you can use fame for if you fucking...
Yeah, we'll do it.
Masturbation involved in this, I hope.
Lots of it, yeah. There's lots
Yeah,
of...
the kobold, of course there is.
Yeah. Now, hold on, because I think I might have to change the difficulty.
What,
Yeah,
for one?
yeah. 1,652. Yes, I do. So the DC, just so you know, is going to be DC 20.
If I lose one gold
quite
resource
high.
die, that is quite high. I'm not going to try it, sorry.
Is the way we can reduce that thing? Is something that we can do?
Well, it's a
reduce it.
+7
It's-
statecraft we've got.
It's because it's set, so the DC is set at the DC of the group's negotiation DC, and the negotiation DC of these is unfortunately 20.
Well, I
is
could
definitely
try
not
it.
the hardest.
I need to roll a 14 or higher.
Yeah.
Or 13 or higher, sorry.
Go for it.
Here we go.
There
Is
we
that
go,
okay?
Go for it. Go for it.
You rolled off
Oh.
that 16, you horrible thing.
You.
So it succeeds. You do lose one rolled resource die, so you lose 3 points of your resources. The group becomes part of the kingdom, granted the specific boon. If the hex doesn't share a border with your kingdom, it becomes a secondary territory, and checks involving this location take a control penalty.
Okay.
Right, so
No, I
let's
thought
see
it was
how
DC 20.
Yeah, that. You didn't change the DC, sir.
No, I did. DC 20. No, Medi didn't change the DC.
No.
Ah,
Well,
right,
okay,
do it
so-
again.
Re-roll that, Maddie, with the proper
Okay.
DC.
Set the DC to 20. I will add the resource points back.
Come on.
Come on.
All
I
right.
betted it.
So,
you lucky
You
bastard.
bastard.
okay.
Gain 10 XP.
Right. This is really important. So you claim the hex.
Yeah. Oh, increase kingdom size by 1.
And what does it become?
It's a silver mine, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Silverman be pretty good.
I don't know what I set it to. What do I set
Money.
it to?
Money, you set it to money, is that?
I know.
Lots of money.
It's all those conveyor belts now with hammers and people going.
Oh, okay. So I need to.
All silver weapons we want. There you go.
Yep.
I need to look at what it gives you. So it gives you part 4. The
2d6 unrest. What?
It might do. Right, hang on a sec.
2,000 gold per kingdom turn.
Okay. Becomes a mine.
That's a mime, not a mine. No, sorry, a mine, not a mime.
Trapped in a box, walking against the wind.
Right. So has that updated the number of mines you've got? Can we remember where that was shown?
Left-hand side, isn't it? Or am I wrong?
Claimed heretics is 6. You have 2 mines. Yes.
2 mines, yeah.
Cool. Okay, so you do have so every turn now you have to make a flat check at DC 11. If you fail, then your corruption or crime will increase. Just bear that in mind.
That's just have the kobold.
Is that because of the silver or the kobolds?
It's because of the kobolds.
Little wankers.
Well, it's embarrassing there, don't we? You'll clear them out.
You can, once you've succeeded at a critical success with a send diplomatic envoy, when you succeed, critical success at send diplomatic envoy, then that is removed.
We can do that this turn, can't we?
You could, yeah, if you wanted to. But you are going to lose stuff. So it's up to you. You have.
We might as well wait until we fail it.
Okay. Yep. Have we clicked the game on
we
fame?
can repair ruin, can't we?
Yep.
Repair reputation, crime. Crime.
Yeah, you absolutely could. Yeah.
What's that use?
Trade. Because it's economy based.
And we are trained in it. +7.
Yeah. Would you like to do that?
Yeah, why not?
Is that a Jubilus job?
Councillor Corriston.
I can do that as Jubilist, as the treasurer. Yeah, that's fine. Do you trust me to roll?
Nope.
Not particularly, no.
No. Can't do it next term.
That's fine.
That's fine. It's not done very well. I just need to double check. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way where I can indicate that you have got anyway, I don't know. Okay. Anybody else want to do any more leadership stuff? If not, let's go to region.
I'd like to do rest and relax, but I don't know if that's going to help the group in any way.
You don't have any unrest at the moment. So you don't particularly need it.
Okay, well then we won't.
Yeah,
the
only thing
if we were crit fishing, fishing for it for the +2 as well, you'd probably do that at the start of the turn to see whether you get. Although if you crit fail, you get -2 penalties to skill check made.
But you would be up at +7, so you would need a 25 on the dice to hit your crit, or a nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh, nat 20. That's a chance there.
There is for you, Jack. Yeah.
No, let's let's carry on.
Okay. Skip to region then, unless there's anything else you want to do. Yeah.
I think
okay.
Nope. Right, do you want to try building roads again?
Well, you've still got the ability to claim a hex because you haven't claimed a hex yet.
Oh, do that.
Do you want to claim the old sycamore?
Well, I thought you're going east, weren't you?
Or do we want to claim the river crossing? Yeah.
Wasn't it that one? And then you're going to push on to whatever, was it a mine you wanted as well?
Oh, we've got that. We've just got it by the
through that.
Realtor.
The refuge.
Yeah, but we need to claim that hex to build road, don't we? So
yeah. Whichever you think's best. You click on what you want.
Probably that east one. The GB,
East,
GP19.
and then we can push on into this one here. Yeah, go for it.
Go for it. Who's going to do the roll?
I've only got a +3 on this.
Horiston's going to do it.
Got the clear hex, the claim hex.
Yeah.
Well, it's exploration, isn't it?
Why not use wilderness?
Mm.
You can get +7.
It won't go. Alright.
Yeah.
That's a success. Nicely done.
Lovely.
So you'll lose 1 resource point. And you will claim this hex. Nice. Your kingdom is now at 7 hexes. Nice. Okay. You still have 2 actions left.
Build a road.
Build your bloody road. Build a road. Go for it. So I presume you're going to build a road here first, yeah?
Yeah.
Where first, sorry?
At the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Somebody roll the build roads.
Yeah, do you want to play?
Go on, Jack.
Build roads, okie dokie. So...
Do the drop-down menu at the top so you can choose your best skill.
Should be engineering.
Got +9
Yep.
for engineering.
That's the one you want, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Use
if I
your
roll
engineer.
+9, yeah?
We don't have to because we've got assurance.
Yeah.
So,
So if you just
give
click
us
the
70.
if you just so you can just click the box at the bottom that says assurance, and it'll say assurance 16 success, and you can just hit 16 success.
Oh, right,
19
okay.
success, hopefully.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Okay. So you will lose 2 resource points,
Lovely
and
job.
you will build. Hang on, I just need to move the party token a second, and you're going to put. A road in there. Ooh, nice.
What did the king ever do for us?
We can upgrade it to an M road.
You have 1 more region left.
What, should we build another
you
road
claimed-
into the next one?
Sorry, you
Should we
claimed
build
a
another road?
landmark. 1 sec. You claimed a landmark because you claimed the scale caverns,
Yeah.
which I believe counts as a landmark. Oh no, it doesn't count as a landmark. So no, you can't. You can't do that. Sorry, it isn't a landmark.
And build another road to the farmlands.
I believe that was the plan. Yes.
Yep. So it's just assurance king, isn't it?
yeah. The only thing is, you would, if you wanted to crit fish, because we'd need to get 26 with a +9
9.
on the roll. So
You need 25 or a nat 20 because your target
Yeah.
is 15.
yeah,
Yeah, do you want to roll
So
for it this time rather than using assurance?
Right. yeah. So it'd then be anything between 16 and 21. It'd get us the crit.
Yep.
Go for it.
So it's either assurance it and just claim it, or try the
No.
roll.
No, if Jet rolls again. Jet, you there?
Ooh.
Yeah,
I'm here.
just don't click assurance, just roll it as normal.
I'm sorry, I'm clicking where, sorry?
Build a
roads
road.
again.
Build roads. I don't
Yeah.
click assurance.
Yeah,
No,
we're going to
alright.
crit fish.
Roll it as normal. Make sure
Yeah.
you're on engineering.
Let's roll +11 and see what we get.
Ooh.
Well,
That's
Not a crit.
not a
But
crit.
it is.
It's so close to that 19 though.
I know. That's so sad.
just winding up though, isn't it?
But we have roads. Yay!
We do.
You have roads?
We've ruined the green belt already. We're ruining it.
Okay.
Little flags out.
Need a
civic,
factory.
no structures, no army. Roll for an event. Check
Oh,
for
we
a
don't want an
kingdom
event. Oh, no, thank you.
There is going to be a kingdom event. Okay,
Come on.
here is your kingdom event.
Be an invasion. After Mr. We don't need an army.
So you have bandit activity. Bandits have begun to prey upon your kingdom. Requires the warden skill defend.
Little buggers.
Ember's job, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't have to resolve it this turn if you don't want to. But it's up to you.
We'd lose 4 resource dice next turn.
If it was me, I'd just try and resolve it straight
Ember?
away.
Yeah, we're not trained in defence though, are we? How many skills have we got left?
2.
Hmm.
And you want magic as one, don't you?
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
You do get new skills as you go along, so you will get new skills. Do you wish to try and resolve them? I mean, otherwise, yes, you're going to be losing D4 resources next turn.
Somebody shouted that.
We probably need. Knowing what it does. I'd probably say we train in defence this turn,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then because it was always that or warfare, and we were probably going to need defence before we needed warfare. To be honest with you.
Yeah. There you go. I've given you defence then. Okay. So you're going to attempt to solve this event then?
Yeah. Off you pop down.
That's not here.
Dart.
Sorry, I was on mute.
Okay. Bandit activity on the events. It
Yeah,
requires the warden to do it.
I know, I heard you guys.
Yeah. Are you going for it?
Do I just click add an active event?
No,
If you go down to active events, you click resolve.
Yeah. Bandit activity +1.
All I got is Cult of Bloom events.
No. Further down.
Next one
There's
down.
a section called...
Bandit activity.
Yeah.
Got it. Resolve.
Yeah.
Okay. E. It's one below what we need.
You do have fame. So I will let you, if you want to re-roll it using fame and infamy, go for it.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah,
You
go for it.
probably should, because you're going to be losing resources if you don't.
Okay.
Okay. So bandits
Well done, Amber.
are... So bandits are still present. So you haven't resolved it. I think you need the critical.
Yep.
You will lose 1 resource dice next turn, which I've accounted for. Okay. So we go to XP. So we get no resolved event. You claim 2 hexes, which gives you 200 XP. You constructed
Mine.
bridge or road. twice.
2 off. Yeah.
Yeah, you get a mine. And I think that's it. So we now convert the remaining resource points. That didn't do what I thought it was going to do. Hang on. Minus 240 from that number, which is 560, so that's 320. Let me just double check the book because it doesn't seem to be doing what I thought it would. Right. Let's just take a quick look at the end of the book. Anybody want to check? Oh, in addition, any RP that remains unspent is now converted to Kingdom XP on a 1-to-1 ration to a maximum of 120. So what you probably want to think about doing is
12.
Is getting it down to 12. Yeah. So there you go. All right, 440 XP. Resource points are 0. Let's see if you ticked anything else off. No. Build roads for the first time. Yes. Achieve your first pledge of fealty. Yes. Oh, you've successfully resolved a random kingdom event because you have done that already. So there you go. Kingdom size is still 7, right? There you go then.
Yeah, yeah.
That was pretty. That was pretty decent in terms of XP.
You wait till I bang up my masterpiece.
Okay. What we'll do? Let's take a 10-minute break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to do our kind of a fireside chatty thing.
Right. Go and grab a whiskey. Lovely jubbly.
Don't blame you. Still need a kingdom name. Still need a kingdom. There we go. Maximum
Is
fame
Mac working?
points. Yeah, Mike's working, Medi.
Awesome.
All right. So, next section, next part of tonight, slightly different. Basically, as mentioned before, we are going to do a Q&A. So, the idea here is mostly just to kind of... Oh, I've got loads of music playing, so we're going to stop the music.
No, I've just turned mine off. Yeah.
There we go. The idea here is really to just, for me to ask you a bunch of questions for you to answer. For you to decide if you want to ask me questions, that's fine. We'll sort of take to the top of the hour or so just to do this. And really, part of this is to allow me to kind of make sure we're on track, we're all feeling good about everything, etc.
Mm-hmm.
So,
the only thing I would say is that we really need Guy and Evil to be part of this.
we'll do another one, Jet. The plan will be to do this probably at least once every 5 or 6 sessions, just so that we keep everything in check. So, yes, normally we would have everybody present, and I think you're right. We'll probably do another one maybe towards the end of September once everybody's definitely back and we're back and settled and stuff.
The thing is, they can still look at the format and give the feedback, can't they?
Of course. Yep.
They have a right to reply or add.
So let me start with one of the questions. Throw this out to everybody. So we've got sort of 2 sort of mini sort of sub games here. We have the camping phase, and obviously we have the kingdom phase. We've just spent sort of a couple of hours going through the kingdom phase. What's everybody's view on both of those? Do you find they add anything to the game? Do they detract from the game? What do you think? Does it make it feel like, do you feel invested, or is it just a bunch of things that you're clicking and trying to get through?
The camping, I think it's worthwhile because I feel that there needs to be something. When you set up camp, I think there needs to be something in the game to simulate something that might or might not happen. I think it adds.
Cool. I'll agree with that. I mean, the camping side of things is nice because it's everybody having a turn to do what they would do as we're camping. It's nice that some people who are really good at skill then flummox cooking or flummox setting a camp or setting up watch. It's all down to a dice roll, which is great fun. That I'm assuming that if we do a bad setup roll, there's a chance of a night attack on a camp.
Yeah.
So the way it works is as we go through the camping phase, and then at the end, depending on whether you've succeeded or failed miserably, Dart, we end up with a DC, which is a determination of whether you have an encounter. What I would say is quite often with the encounters, although I roll them, I may not do them immediately, and you may find that an encounter gets added or a few extra things get snuck into a slightly later, like the next day as you're moving along if you encounter something, because it can, for me as a GM, that's the one bit that I find frustrating because I then have to kind of scrabble, find a map. Otherwise, it always ends up being that campfire night map, which I don't mind reusing over and over again. That's fine. But eventually it's kind of like, I can't be asked to do this. And so I just write it down and figure out a good point to reintroduce it.
Well, I think for me personally, it's a lot of mechanical bullshit that's added to what used to be a GM rolling I know ahead of time you may be traveling 5 nights, so I'll roll your chance of encounters ahead of time, set your encounters up, and so it's from what you're saying there, Zed. It's like it'll roll it and then thinking. But whenever I used to GM, I had a game where I knew we were traveling for 2 months, so I rolled 2 months worth of DCs and checks for wilderness checks, and I knew what days they were going to, where they were going to appear.
So you can pre-plan it.
Yeah. So it's for me, it's a bit gimmicky.
Yeah.
It's
interesting because camping doesn't exist in the core Kingmaker AP.
Yeah,
it was added in the compendium.
Right.
And so kind of where my head is with camping, I think, is if you're traveling within the borders of your kingdom, right, denoted on the map here in the red hexes, I'm just not going to bother. Right.
Well,
I don't see there's any value in doing the camping at that point.
Is it
we said that originally though?
Altering the DC. Whatever we do at the camping is just going to raise a lower the DC for a chance for encounter.
It raises it and it lowers it.
Basically, that's all it does, is the camping.
There's a couple of other things.
So hiding setting watches up and all that stuff, whether it's a good camp, it'll all ping it about.
What I would say is currently you're not really making any use of the food mechanic. So the one cool thing I think about the camping is if you start learning new recipes and then you've got somebody going out getting the various exotic foodstuffs.
That's right. It gives you more bonuses, doesn't it?
And you start leveraging the special foodstuffs and special meals. Yes.
Yeah, that's in the computer game that.
Yeah, you might want to, and I think that's why they added it. I think it was added into the computer game, so then they added it into the compendium afterwards.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. And I've took the feet so I can cook. But yeah, it'd be basically. I'm certainly not going to go out looking for, special ingredients. I'll be sending foragers out from the city.
Yeah,
to pick them up.
But okay. I think when we originally started playing, we said that we were going to do the camping, and then we'd have a break from doing the camping, and then if it required it, we'd do it. And that sort of format is something I like.
I'm kind of thinking now the territories that you own, so your kingdom territories
that we know are safe. Yeah,
the territories that you've explored and reconnoitred to the stuff in green, I'd be tempted not to do it unless you're because your kingdom's kind of smack bang in the middle of that. So I would probably say once you get to definitely something you've never explored before, then I think it's kind of mandatory. I think you've got to do it because otherwise. Yeah, that introduced some of the new foes and things that you might be encountering in that particular region.
Here's the thing for the narrative as well, though. We've now got bandit activity in the kingdom.
Yeah.
So that could be, part of the nighttime. So certain parts of this now won't be safe because there's bandits.
There's one thing, by the way, that bandit event does allow me, if you want me to, I can create a short scenario for you to go off and physically track them down and hunt them down and kill them. So if you want to do that, just let me know and I'll set something up for you. Just won't be able to clear that event until we go do it.
Yeah.
Well, bring them to justice, not just kill them.
No,
obviously.
Exactly.
That may end up with evil hanging them on a tree, but they may also be. I'll tell you what, if they are led by the person that was let free because he said he believed in the.
That's right, exactly. That'd be so funny.
I would laugh my tits off.
That'd be funny.
Stag Lord Mark II.
Oh, the Beaver Lord.
Yeah.
So I want to spend a little bit of time kind of exploring character perceptions and motivations. We've all been, what did you say, Medi, sort of 27th episode, 24th,
27th
episode, 27th episode. So we've spent some time now kind of exploring together, and traveling around and starting to think about motivations for our characters. So it'd just be good for you to kind of, each of you in turn to just kind of go through, obviously remind everybody who you play, and then what your character's perceptions of things are currently, their motivations, and then any longer term goals that they've got. So
this is very role play, so it's not really my kind of thing.
It's not, but sometimes, Jet, you can kind of come up with stuff.
Okay.
I mean, if it's not your thing, don't worry about it. It's fine. Does anybody else want to throw something out?
Yep. Sure. I'm Medivac, and I play Garin. He's the bard, and Garin, from day one, has been looking for the big epic story so he can write that big epic song about it. And he's still going. And don't get me wrong, he's had some scary moments. He's had to change his trousers when he died. So yeah, but he's looking for that big epic story. And now that we've established a town or a capital, his next move is to build or help build a temple to Shaylin, his goddess, and that's what he would like in our capital, just so people can see the beauty and the perfect in art and things they do every day, which can inspire people to do better. And that's Garen's motivation.
Yeah, so that's really cool, and we can definitely drive towards that. I know Barristan, Evil's not with us this evening, but I know Barristan has a goal to create hospitals and set up a physician kind of thing within the kingdom. He's trying to entice a particularly well-known and rather interesting sort of physician to come and visit, and therefore allow him to gain some training, and sort of endorse the sort of the healing academies that he wants to create. And that's one of his motivations at the moment.
That's brilliant. Anybody else?
Sorental or Jet or Dart, anything you want to add?
The kingdom part of the game seems almost like a tabletop sort of take each turn kind of thing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
And I also like the camping stuff, but I'm not too keen on I was hoping there'd be more encounters, to be honest, during camping.
Okay.
Because we do skill rolls and stuff, and nothing like the amount of fails I've been doing at setting up camp. I was expecting someone to stumble into our camp because it's got a massive beacon in here somewhere. Someone forgot to turn off the lights.
They did stumble through. They went, these guys are shit, and wandered off.
A lot of the time, the failure that you're doing is you're failing to find a really good, suitable location. So it impedes everybody else being successful at what they're doing. But 9 times out of 10, Jet seems to counter that by being able to hide the camp really well.
Lots of wonders.
As I said, what I'll do is I'll take on board Sorental's comment, and I'll start thinking about prepping a few maps, sort of slightly different maps each time, that we can just create and use for random encounters when you're disturbed. I mean, the good one was the which you still never really resolved, which was the wit, right?
Yeah,
it's still up there. I can still see it.
Yeah.
Hex 218, isn't it?
It's
218.
like that. It's a great one. That was great. I love that. Yes. So
it's the fact that we were all asleep and we had to get weapons and armor on, which I thought was wonderful. It's that panicky moment. That was good.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with that because I slept in my armor. I can't remember.
I believe you did. Yeah.
So, Dart, what are Ember's motivations
To level up my pets.
So her motivation is to grow her pets.
And grow her a little pack. I think. And
Cool.
she wants to be able to go to probably a city and take her pets and get halflings and goblins to like a trainer to train her pets so that they can be used as mounts.
Okay. Interesting.
That's kind of what she's after doing.
Hey, Evil.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Good.
That's interesting. And has Ember's attitude since she started changed in any way, do you think?
I think so, because she's a bit worried about Barristan going around killing everybody. Find some bandits and we don't take them to justice. They just hangs them.
That is justice, though, in Barristan, isn't it? Isn't it, Evil?
But it's not just Barristan. That's the letter of Brit, and that's the law.
Yeah.
But she would think more. An elf wouldn't be so. I don't know. Redemption rather than just killing everyone.
That's fine. I mean,
that is why they're dwindling from the realm.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, cool.
And she wants to make sure that the forests don't get completely destroyed by lumberjacks. Which is probably against what the party really wants to do.
No, I went to. No, I went to I went to a place of learning where it was very much about conservation as well. My second place, so that's why in most of this I've been sort of like trying to not kill people, make ties, think about the natural order in the people we're dealing with.
Yeah, and don't forget, Dart, that the last thing we did was helping the water dryad.
The Nixie.
The Nixie.
Yeah.
The Nixie and the dryad.
Yeah, to protect theirs and our land from people coming to destroy it.
There's a temple somewhere that we liberated, I think.
There is a temple
groves,
of... there's a
temple of
Aristotle.
Yeah, it's the Stag Temple. Temple of the Elk. So it's over here.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, there is that. So...
yeah.
Anybody else, thoughts, their character motivations, have they changed? And welcome Evil.
My character's sort of healing ability seems to. I was trying to be like a secondary healer almost because of my my nature. But I found I can't actually improve that unless I'm an expert in medicine. But also, I found that I could actually end up creating potions because of the herbalism skill. Sorry, natural medicine. But the thing is, that's another. I didn't realise that's an actual archetype. So I don't think I can pick that because you have to have like 2 skills dedicated for an archetype. But once you change, you can't go back to the other one. So I can't keep Beastmaster going up if I go to herbalism.
Gotcha.
Because I thought I could do that, but I can't because it's an archetype rather than the craft.
Well, herbalist is, yeah. But the feats are still available, aren't they? Or is there some specific ones in herbalist?
There is a herbalist archetype, but there's also herbalist training because you have to have nature expert and you have to have the natural medicine skill feats as well. You need those two skills to be able to pick the archetype. But I didn't realise that it was an archetype, and I was heading towards it, and then realize, oh yeah, I can't do that.
Yes, if the ones that are limited, if they're arc type feats, then no, I don't think you can. But if they're just feats, then
I don't think they're just feats. I think they're. But when I was looking through the path builder thing, it wouldn't let me pick them because
you weren't the arc type. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably archetype feats. Gotcha.
Okay, sorry.
I'm going to drop a bombshell and say, so Barristan, how do you feel about things now that the kobolds are part of the kingdom?
Which kobolds?
The upscale kobolds are now physically part of the kingdom. They're working the mind for you.
Oh, they're working the mind for me.
They do introduce a slight challenge, in which case at the beginning of every turn you need to make a flat DC 11 check or you gain corruption. There is a way to reduce it, but you need a critical success on a send a diplomatic envoy.
And then
or a purge, whichever is.
Or a purge, yeah. Just to send a sort of an envoy to convince them to be less demonic.
Well, the only problem with the purge is the fact that when you have to find an orphanage then to hire the children from there to work in the mines, because there'll only be small tunnels, won't they?
There won't be any children, don't we?
Yeah, this is true. Talking about sort of the kingdom and your neighbours, what did everybody make of the woman?
What? The on the island in the swamp?
On the island in the swamp, yes. And what are you going to do about her?
She's a lady who lives in the swamp.
Recruit her to make potions for us.
She wasn't the recruiting type, I feel.
I'm sure she'll come around. We'll just make sure that we don't, destroy the swamp or do anything like that. But, she may be a valuable resource or a valuable neighbour at some point. She's a plot hook for you.
She's a work in progress.
Yeah. Can we put her up and send her gifts?
Children.
I think she kind of just wants to be left alone. Which is fine.
Which I can relate to as an individual, as me. Yeah, just fucking leave me alone.
Yeah, I don't think we have a problem with her. I mean, we'll see what happens when we start building and.
Well, she may be an ally in the future if anything happens to our kingdom. If somebody encroaches from that side, then we've got a line of defence. And a crazy lady with a rolling pin.
Yeah, well, don't forget you do have a happy Dryad and a happy Nixie, whatever, that will give you and send you information as you need.
Yeah.
Yog-Sothoth.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's the one place I loved. It's scared
my letters are primed.
Your letters are primed, yes.
All hail mighty.
Huh?
I mean, it's still technically on your doorstep, so you are, you need to be aware of it. You haven't really dealt with it. You've cleared out the first sort of level or so underneath the tower, but you obviously couldn't do anything with the seal. So
we didn't have a club, I assume.
You didn't have a club, no.
Yeah, I assume if that's anything for us to deal with, that's a down the road. Put a pin in it. We'll deal with that when we've got probably 2 numbers in our level.
Well, I mean, it looks like it's been there for many thousands of years. I'd say.
Going anywhere, is it?
No, but people can't wander in now, which is a bonus. So that's
build a fence around it.
Yeah.
Tell people to leave it alone.
Ours, mine. but we will go back to it at some point, definitely.
My plan at the moment for that is, and other things. I've got 5 letters I want to send out. 1 letter to Academian, Absalom. 1 to Absalom, 1 to Magembia. Those are the 2 places I learned. I went to 1 to Venture Captain Ambrose Valsin, and 1 to the head of the Vigilance Seal, but also 1 to Bishop Kapiri de Beer, who is the leader of Pharisma in Kavosa. Making them aware, because it was their people that sealed that. So whether that information is any use to them, I think it might be good for them to know that.
Definitely, and once you're ready to send those, we'll probably do that offline, but we can have some to-ing and fro-ing of letters, etc., to help you understand what's going on there and be able to move forward.
We can do that during the Kingdom terms, can't we? Because that's like 4 weeks at a time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then runners out.
So in terms of the campaign itself, etc., as players, how are you finding it? You enjoying it? Do you think we are? Where are we? We're 27 episodes in. You guys are level 4. There is enough content to keep you to level 20. It feels like we're going to be here for quite some time. I mean, how's everybody feeling? Are you still enjoying the game?
Yeah, enjoying it.
I'm enjoying the game.
Yeah, definitely enjoying it.
Love the story, love the quests, and love the...
I love the vulnerability of us all. Because there have been times where we thought, we're hard as nails. And it's like, maybe not. Which I think is great.
If you roll a shit roll on your stealth when you walk past a very hidden scythe tree, it's going to cut you down.
Yeah,
but it's also the diplomacy side of things. It's the nuance of the bringing this kingdom together, hopefully. And that's the beautiful thing as well about this game. It's not just a dungeon crawl.
It's having that in mind.
Exactly.
There's a greater goal here. And you're looking at many facets of it. Yeah.
Exactly. We're not going out and just killing the big bad. That big bad may be advantageous to our kingdom at some point. And I don't mean big bad as an evil, but something that like the Dryads. Oh, sorry, the Mitflick, the Water Lady and the Dryads. That could have quite happily gone, or quite sadly gone a different way if we'd taken the lumberers side of things.
Oh, if we'd have been murder hobos, we wouldn't have kobolds, we wouldn't have Mitflicks.
No.
Absolutely. In no way, shape, or form. Sorry about that, but
yeah,
there was a diplomacy chance. So
if they're beneficial to our kingdom, if they're beneficial to the kingdom, it's worth thinking about how we bring them into the kingdom and not upset the balance.
Yeah.
But no,
when you look at it,
apart from the fucking rain.
The big evil in this kingdom when we first came here was humans.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with kobolds, nothing to do with Mitflicks, the kobolds have got the demonic but they were corrupted by a gnome from the civilized land. Or made it worse, do you know what I mean? They probably would have been happy low level demonic worshipping not being so much of a problem other than being kobolds and mischievous.
Yeah.
But the gnome came in and kind of went, do you know what, I'm going to fuck these guys over and use them.
Yeah, going to weaponize them.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Were you surprised? I mean, I know some of you have played the computer game, but were you surprised when you encountered the gnome?
Even though I've played the computer game, I was surprised. Purely because that's not what happens. I was like, what?
Yeah, there are differences between the computer
there
game
definitely
and
are differences. Yeah,
it's on a theme.
I only played some of the computer game. I didn't even leave the mansion, but if that was the same gnome that finds you pretty much right at the beginning of the game,
the really annoying one that we all were really annoyed about when we first met him at the banquet hall. Yeah,
no, I mean in the computer game, when you meet him, he's like an evil little bastard.
He's not. He's just an arrogant prick.
He's an obnoxious little prick.
Yeah,
in the computer game.
That's what I mean. And he wants to steal everything. I think.
No, he doesn't steal anything. He just wants to be. He's the boss, and he's like the.
Well,
the
when I went
greatest
into the
ever,
armory, he wanted to nick the payment for the guards, and I didn't want to do that as my character. Which is weird.
Probably ought to speak up a little more.
The game did have the what's it called? The good evil chaotic system, I think, if I remember right.
Yeah, but bear in mind, remastered edition of Pathfinder got rid of all of that, so you don't have the concept of alignment anymore that you would maybe
Why
be
did they
used
get rid of that, by the way? Do you know?
Because it's part of the OGL, so they distanced themselves from the Open Games license that's owned by Wizards of the Coast. So D&D uses alignment system, and
which I think is good. They've got rid of it because you don't be put into that box.
Correct.
Because things change. People are different. Everybody's capable of doing evil. Everybody's capable of doing good.
As we all know, I love Eberron, and that's why I love Eberron. It's like you've got good evil priests of good gods. Do you know what I mean? And you've got
who's Eberron?
It's just it's so many layers of grey, and that's what I think this is. With no alignment system, it's like you've got to judge people on what they're doing over a period of time.
Yeah,
and then you still didn't let me play a goblin.
Yeah.
That was down to horses and things like that.
I think it was also because they only live for like 20 years.
That's long enough to reach the strange level. But it's also because you were choosing non-fucking Pathfinder goblin pictures. That's why they're not fucking cute. They're ugly bastards with wide mouths and fucking manky teeth that fall out.
And don't forget, they've only just been introduced into society, haven't they, goblins? If memory serves me, they're a new race into society. Before then, they were just little thieving little shits like kobolds.
I mean, they still are.
They still are, but they're more accepted now, aren't they? Now?
Thieves, great rogues.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
great servants.
No, they're not accepted.
No.
I was going to play a rogue.
Do you like trees, Dart? Because Barrister's got a tree. Barrister's got a tree for your goblin ember.
There's a great view from the top of it.
Yes. It's just it's a short drum. Yes.
Yeah. You might swing a bit in the wind, but
to be fair to Rembrandt, he's got way more sympathy for a goblin doing all that because that's its nature.
You mean Barrister?
He's got way more time for a goblin being a thief and being a murderer than a human. That's just nature. That's what they're born to do. Humans
but then you already get a murder hobo on those kobolds, which is their nature.
His concern is that they actually worship a real, demon, and that it's going to cause problems.
Oh, I
they know not. They know not what they do. They do.
Yeah.
They know.
Everything has to be forgiven. Isn't your God a God of good of justness and no
vengeance?
Vengeance. Oh right, sorry.
You're supposed to convert them.
Justice and vengeance. Righteous vengeance,
Yes. That was amazing about it's like Christians. Oh, I did this, I did that. Well, forgive him.
No, that's not what my faith's about at all. That's about
That's another one.
Crimes. Yeah. That's a different God. Yeah.
Yep.
The problem I've got is that Zuzrael is a big old actual demon that they're actually worshipping, and it's going to cause us problems.
Is he a demon or a fiend?
The demon is a fiend.
Well, I'll tell you what.
He's a devil, which is a fiend.
when that silver mine gets low, we're just going to lock you in there. You can have some fun.
He's silver, not cold iron, I think is the question.
Yeah.
I mean, like Barriston's absolutely fine going along with this, but the first sign of problems, he's just going to say, "I told you so."
No, but as long as they toe the line,
I'll say it'll take time to convert them from the path.
Yeah.
So
imagine if they followed Barriston instead of their demon god. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, actually, it's one of the kind of couple of downtime roles Barriston is looking to do. A couple of his motivations. One is he wants to open a hospital, a teaching hospital, essentially.
Yeah.
And the other one is to try and steer these kobolds and anyone else within our realm away from those kind of forces.
So
they're quite happily switched over to Tartuccio really fast. So maybe it just needs an inspirational leader to lead them on the right path.
Well, quite. I'm happy to spend some time there watching what they're doing. Preaching, not necessarily to join his faith, but to the error of their ways, essentially. If they are persistent, then there might need to be a different solution for that.
With regards to the teaching hospital, that could be. I'm pulling. So from the Morangi expense that expands where I got in the jungle, where I got like the last 3 years of my training, they're sort of like primal. They combine primal and arcane magics. But with those two, I've got them and the Absalom place. If I get sort of like, if you're having a teaching hospital, that could be like next to just a normal college. So there'll be just like different wings of a centre of learning that we can have. Start small, get bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, the key thing is providing that kind of healthcare, but
it's a start. Absolutely, yeah. Mine won't start with a college of magic. Mine will start with teaching people how to read and write.
Fundamentals first.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that in itself is a very good idea, because I've noticed one thing in the world is you've got College of Medicine here, University of Stolsha over here, University of Arcana or Occult over there. If you put them all together, you can actually get people to flip between the different ones and, learn different aspects, and that will hopefully help in the future to create a more diverse system.
As far as Barriston's background, he's spent a lot of time, as both a child and young man in the service of various armies. Doing battlefield first aid, trying to keep people alive, and just kind of always despaired that there's just always too few medics. The fact that most people died not through the injuries that they had, but through lack of care after. So he kind of wants to make sure that as many people he can train to know about first aid, medicine, etc., especially in a conflict, is just going to save lives.
And to be fair, in a village society, it'd be a case of miners and things. First aid could save workers, farm hands. It's a very good thing, yeah.
I'm trying to heal people, but the point is that you can heal them and you have to wait 10 minutes, or I have to wait an hour now.
You need to get to school, don't you?
How much point me training? Yeah, but I'm trying to train nature. I can't train nature stealth.
But if I'm not there, do you know what to do to keep someone alive?
Honestly, if you're just trained and you can do a DC 15 check, that's all that is needed, And if you can do that on Barriston, if he's unconscious, even better.
Even better,
you know
exactly.
I mean?
Yeah,
that's what your second medic's for, is to get the actual healer up.
Yeah.
And I don't have a. What do I have?
On a game stance, it's just it requires some investment.
In the wild, I get a +2 circumstance bonus as well.
Yeah.
I'd like to think at some point, I need to check my feats and things, but I think at some point my Hymn of Healing gets better and does more than what it does. But it will when I level up anyway. But
focus spell, isn't it? Yeah, so it will.
It'll advance as I advance. Yeah.
I am
Because
actually
that's a
training
great pick me up when you go down. Because it's just like a quick heal.
I am training medicine and nature, and I can roll with the nature if I wanted to, but because that's actually higher than my medicine skill.
Don't shoot up. Let's have a look.
But yeah, longer term, I'd love to create a teaching hospital to pull in all different
Can I
medicinal disciplines from different societies.
Can I create a menagerie of animals sanctuary?
Yeah,
I want
you
to
can
ask
make-
Zed.
Yeah.
I want to ask Zed a question. At what point, how many points in this game have you, your inner monologue has gone, what the fuck are they doing?
Every week.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think the closest that I came, I think, was probably when you met the woman, and the initial. And I absolutely understand why Jack would do it, right? He was trying to figure out whether the scarecrows were real or not, but that whole sequence of, am I about to adjudicate some kind of party conflict here, was kind of a what the fuck moment. There hasn't been. I don't think there's been that many of those. None that really stand out at the moment in terms of things that have really surprised me. Yeah. Everything's kind of gone as I expected. I think the constant what the fuck that I keep getting is Jet's. You can almost say to Jet, yeah, you can almost say to Jet, roll a crit, and he'll roll a crit. It's like, and I'm like, what?
It's uncanny, isn't it? Yeah.
I do think Jet rolls more crits than anybody else at the table. It may not be the case. It might just be because we're looking for Jet to do it, but that's what it feels like.
I think it's the impact. I think it's the impact of the crit as well.
Yeah,
because the difference between standard damage on Jet and crit damage is ridiculous.
Yeah,
that will close that gap. That will.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's very, very
still impressive. It's almost like he's got a level of gambler there, isn't he? He's using those lucky cards.
What was that?
I mean, sorry, Dark, go ahead.
No, you said something and I didn't hear.
Oh, I was just going to say the other element is it's a matter of perception, but I also suspect it's because he has that +2, right? That expertise level, which makes quite a big difference, really.
Yeah.
He probably is critting on average 3 times as many times as Barristan or somebody else is.
Yeah. But Jet seems to roll a lot of nat 20s.
It does. Yeah. Well, we are looking for them.
Followed by nat 1.
And they do turn the table upside down when he does drop them. So.
Yeah.
There's a few fights.
It's always at those critical moments, though, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's been things that you said earlier, Mehdi. There's definitely been the last few places you visited, the difficulty has gone up, and despite the fact that you're a party of 6 characters, 4th level, you are more powerful than the book expects. The book, everything's written for 4 players. Of your level, and I haven't yet really tinkered with adjusting the stats of anything, so making things elite or anything. I've not particularly done that.
Seriously?
No, not so far. No, everything's been left as it is.
No,
what's been interesting,
like CR6 or CR7s, haven't we? Those are the changes. We've hit the higher or the lower level of the next tier, as it was.
Things like in the Yog Sothoth, Alvin, that was mad. And we did that, and I was like, we're going to wipe here.
Well, it was also
And the scythe tree.
hilly area. I went in there and I got knocked down straight away.
Welcome to my
there
world.
are things.
That was a bad trap. That was a bad trap.
Yeah, there are things now that you will be encountering.
Although
now.
Although Zed did put all 4 of the traps on me at one time, and you're only supposed to have done 1.
Yeah. You're not dead yet, are you?
No, but I do
We
worry
always
about my
take it
pets
off.
because my pets seem to be glass cannons. Basically, they
Well, they are.
Yeah.
They always
They're one level. They're like one level lower than you.
But the nice thing is they're also an extra target.
And so that's right. So that is. I mean, it's a good point, right? I don't target your pets deliberately.
Yeah, I know that.
But 2 things that go through my head, right, is if your pet does more damage in a round to a creature than anybody else, your pet's going to be the target because it becomes a threat and a risk to the monster, especially if it's intelligent. If not, then it's random, and if I randomly allocate, randomly decide that it's your pet, then it's your pet. I don't take as much as we talk about me smirking and stuff. I smirk because I like to see the reaction of you all when things happen, and when you start, like you said, Medi, when you start to feel like you're going to wipe. And what I really enjoy is seeing how you table, and you can often tell, right, when you sort of drop that difficult monster or one of the difficult monsters and free up half the party to go and face the next target, you can tell how the battle shifts quite easily. And I quite like that. I quite like seeing how the game shifts from you all thinking and saying, shit, we're going to die, to, oh, actually, this is all right. This we can handle this. But I don't like it when it's a pushover for you, because I don't think that's always that fun. 2 or 3 fights that are fairly easy in a dungeon is great, because it can lull you into that false sense of security of thinking, oh, everything down here is a pushover, and then you walk into the final room or the second to final room and get mullered or put up against something that's really difficult. You fought the statue, didn't you, in Candlemas?
Yeah, the animated statue.
That was quite a hard fight.
Getting off the bloody boat was a hard fight.
Getting off the boat was a hard fight. Yeah. Well, that was the shambling mound that was.
It was a tough island.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think there was anything on there that was easy.
I think we have to go back, don't we? For that?
I like the mechanic of the last game when we played it, how to figure out how to get those horses and the wagon out before it got swished away.
The trader. Yeah, that was very good.
And that's why you got Jubilos as your treasurer, because he was thankful for that, and he thought your kingdom sounded like a good idea.
I thought the river was higher than it was. I didn't realise it was all neck, waist up to the
well,
chest.
That was a ford, wasn't it? It was literally a ford from one side to the other side, and it had just been mullered by something.
Kobolds.
Kobolds, that's right.
When there's multiple enemies as well on the map, rather than just one big
evil. Different kobolds evil.
But not if they're like really weakling things.
Yeah.
Like if there's 2 quite big creatures, you have to prioritise which one to go for. And I remember that being in one of the games. It was like, do I pick that one or the other one? Because that one's nearly dead, but that one's also attacking someone who's going to go down if they're not careful.
But don't forget, 20 level 1 characters can take down faster probably than one big character.
Well, the one big character we seem to pulverise because it only goes through like one round.
Because we have a jet. Yeah.
I mean, it's one of the things that, and this is not a comment against Ed. I think you've done an incredibly good job, especially. I think I raised after about the maybe 4th or 5th session. I said to you, you need to hurt us more, and I think you took that on really well. And I've I really enjoyed it. I think it's just really hard to balance around 6 characters.
It is.
It's super tough.
Yeah, I don't think. In general, I don't think Pathfinder does that well.
I have kind of looked at it because I'm wanting to run a bit of Pathfinder going forward. I've got big concerns about making mobs elite.
Right.
I think it's a big jump, is there?
Because they are elite.
Right.
It's fine. And elite enemies are good to have. But because of the number of players, converting stuff into elite is it's quite a big jump. Generally it's +2 to all defenses. It's lots of extra hit points potentially. It's not necessarily more actions, but when you do hit somebody, it really hurts. like the damage massively spikes.
Yeah, I'd probably be doing what they do in society games, like dropping an extra lower level creature in, or one more of the higher end. I'd probably be doing that rather than hitting an elite button.
Yeah, I think in the early days after Evil had sort of said, make it a little bit harder, challengers there were some instances where I did click that elite button, but
we noticed that.
I know,
and it's good. Like, we should absolutely be challenging. And I love the fact that we have these shit moments. The scythe 3 was beautiful out of the gate. Oh shit, Gareth!
Oh god, it was.
First round. Oh shit, Ember's pets now like broken in half and launched across the. That was awesome.
Yeah.
What I liked about that was the fact you stepped up to take the defense against the tree. That was lovely. That.
Yeah.
And then, of course, because you did that, you've also got Guy's character,
Kendall.
Yeah,
Kendall's going. Thank you. It's the wrong name for that character, but Kendall's stepping in there and helping out. And that's brilliant because you two are brilliant that way. It's your feet you can take away. So you can have a shield wall.
Yeah, I kept my pet in there.
There's collaborative feats, isn't there?
There's some, and I think Guy and I need to talk about some of that because we tend to be the front line on it.
Yeah.
Which is great. That's what the characters are there. That's the background of the characters. I am concerned Barristan may not be able to continue to do that over the next few levels. Yeah, without just becoming a pancake every time. And that's probably my other concern about Elite, is that it doesn't matter if even Kendall is going to struggle, because that Elite button turns it from, well, maybe you can take 1 or 2 big hits before you go down to you take 1 big hit and you go down no matter what.
Yeah.
You can have a shield, but you can't block because your shield explodes every time you block. I think the Elite button is good. I think it's problematic. It makes things very binary. It's like you get hit, you die. You don't get hit, you take no damage. It's
definitely a high level button.
I like the idea of having more enemies, and I think that's good. But the other flip side of that is there's already 6 of us. You add a couple of extra enemies. Oh my god! Every combat turn is taking an hour, and that also becomes a problem. So I think you're doing a great job, Zed. I think it's going to be hard to do as a GM from my standpoint. Looking at it, I'm thinking this could be tough to manage over the course of this campaign. So I appreciate it.
And we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. If it gets to a point where,
my view is we all know our characters now. We've been playing for long. We've played them for long enough. We shouldn't be spending 5 minutes going, "Oh, what should I do?" And then do the same thing you did last turn. It should be right. I'll just do this, this, and this. If nothing's changed, it's like I'm going to do whatever. It's like I do me Anthem, and then I'll do me Zappy or whatever, or Projectile. And that's my go-to thing. That's what I'll do probably every turn. Anthem, Projectiles.
I think we've got better at doing that. I think at the start of the campaign that was a problem. I think it's less of a problem now. I think the problem where funnily enough, actually, is it's actually almost a comment of how well Zed's doing it, is that sometimes you get to your turn and you go, shit, what I was going to do is now, like... that plan's gone. So, yeah. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I think it's hard work, Zed, and I really appreciate your time doing it. And
it is. It's brilliant that you take your time out to do this.
If we can help facilitate that, or you're spotting something that you're thinking this is getting difficult to manage, just let us know if we can.
Yeah, I think get back to the scaling. It might be an idea to look at we're level 4. Look at a 3 to 6 module for society,
Yeah.
work out the points we're bringing
See
in,
what they do.
and then see what their scaling is for most of their thingy, and then just work around there.
Yeah, 'cause they're based on
usually
6 player groups, aren't they?
Usually they'll either maybe give you 2 variants of a monster, like not necessarily an elite version, so maybe something in the middle, or an elite version and a normal. Might just say, at this tier, take one of those out and add this in, or add an extra one.
There'll be a different. So you may start with one hard and two lesser creatures, and then you go up to higher, and it'll be 2 and 3 or something like that, or but or they'll change it completely. They'll change what the harder creature is, completely. So the encounters are completely different.
I think to Evil's point as well, sometimes that when they say add an elite monster, it'll be take away one of the lower monsters and add an elite, not convert an existing creature to elite. And none of the on the Pathfinder Society modules, none of the scaling stacks. So you take one, whatever you're in, that's what you do, and that might be add an extra bear or remove a bear and convert it to a big bear, which was the carnival thing when you had the bear fight, Medi, if you remember on Sunday.
Yeah, that was fun.
So so that's probably something to look at. Is if you're going to use elite, take one creature off and then convert one to elite, which gives you that slight better balance, rather than just going, let's make one of those elite but leave everything else as is.
Well, until Barrister goes to call the kobolds and then make them all elite.
I think the impact of elite, that plus I've not looked at it, but if it is +2 and stuff like that, and lots of 8 points, and that's a massive change, because every +1 change, it's massive.
2 to AC, 2 to attacks, 2 to saves,
2 to skills, 2 to everything.
Fairly big bump in hit points.
I'm guessing, was it going to be like 20 hit points? Is it going to be like our level bump that we get? So that's +10, +1. They're going to be +20, +2.
It's about 10% of hit point type.
That's pretty chunky.
Yeah, just do a veteran rather than elite. Just do +1.
Evil, have you tried putting your camera on?
It is on.
Camera is on. Oh. Yep, see you waving, and your little fireplace in the background, like your campsite.
Yeah, the campsite, the fireplace.
So
instead of elite, it might be. So say your characters, say the creatures are CR3. Look for instead of hitting the elite button, look for a CR4.
Yeah,
variation on a theme. Maybe one of say the Arco was that normally further down you'll get a higher level. So instead of a skeleton, you might get a skeletal captain dropping in, or something, something like that, where it's one level higher. It might, or even if it's not skeleton to skeleton, it might be skeleton to zombie or skeleton to something that's a variation on a theme that fits the encounter. It's a lot more work doing it like that, but
so almost I find it bizarre that there's not like a half elite button, in fairness.
Yeah.
Like it literally needs a middle ground on the two. The other bit is with 6 players, it's the action economy side of things. If you just make something harder, like you talked about that tipping point that we have in fights, and that is so much more swingy when there's less enemies.
Yeah.
Because once we get one of them down, well, now there's 6 versus 1 or 6 versus 2. We have 3 or 6 times the actions that the enemy has. The fight's over at that point. It almost doesn't matter if that creature knocks 2 of us out on a turn. We probably kill it next turn anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Or get us back up again.
Yeah. But you also don't want to just go, right, I need this fight to last 2 turns longer. Let's give it another 100 hit points.
Yeah.
That's not fun either. But yeah. It's tough. It's really tough. I'm always a fan of more weaker targets for the larger group.
Warm. Yeah.
It gives us a bit more of a tactical challenge because we're getting flanked and all that kind of stuff. We've got to defend from potentially more angles or whatever, or the likes of Coruscant or Garanat are maybe having to do a little bit of repositioning because they're like, ooh.
Yeah.
I've been doing plenty of repositioning in the last couple of sessions. I'm not
Robin.
stupid.
That's what made me laugh when we do that fight in the York Sokoff, and you just shot out into the other room.
I checked,
Where's it going?
I checked the range on my spells and just went.
Yeah,
Ping!
I'm going
That's
there.
where I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Wizards
Yeah,
are like, I'm
brilliant.
just going to use a bit of that stuff I did at school.
absolutely.
Let's have a
All the little math symbols came up in the background, just like the meme, and I went, right, okay, I can be 60 feet away.
Yes.
Technically, I can be 120 because I've got reach.
I just looked up at the map and went, where's he gone? Loved it.
This is the best use of my first action. Absolutely.
I made a song about him. I'm going to run away, live to fight another day. I don't know where my group is, but I do know where my poop is.
Oh, God.
God. All right, guys, been a pleasure. So let's just recap tonight. We went through 2 kingdom turns. We gained a level in our kingdom. We expanded. So the first kingdom turn was pretty much a shit kingdom turn. It did not really go well. And
Rolled 3s and 2s and 1s.
there was a lot of 2s and 1s, yeah.
We even got
Very
Z to roll for us, and he rolled a 1.
Very little was gained. The second turn, much better. Learnings at the moment, you still kind of need to get to level 3 in order to expand from a village to a town.
Well, we're halfway there now, aren't we?
You're halfway through level 2. You have got the kobolds into your kingdom, and they are basically mining the silver mine, the ore. But they do bring a negative, as I say, a DC 11 flat check every turn. Otherwise, your corruption increases.
Is that a ruin? Or?
Yes.
Yeah, it could be one of those. Yeah.
I mean, Barristan's personal concerns aside, we need to sort that out because that is a major problem, guys. You can't get rid of that stuff easily.
We're going to sort it out next turn.
Well, it's an action every turn where you have to make a check, isn't it? You can get rid of one.
Yeah, so it's a DC 11 flat check. Otherwise, they cause a ruin in your kingdom. If you succeed the check, they don't, but they are doing that every time until you critically succeed a send an ambassador. Send the envoy, and it's got to be a critical success.
I mean, alternatively, I could round up a few, people and just
kill them.
No. Back in your box, Barristan.
We need to work out as well. We need to work out how much silver they're going to bring us.
We could put the white hoods on, ride up on horses with torches.
Oh, it'd be so funny.
Is that the Kill Kobold Clan, the KKK?
Yeah, that's right.
You got me.
So next week, if people are around, we will continue focusing very much on kingdom turns. As I say, ideally, I need you to get to kingdom level 4, which matches your character level, and then we can sort of continue with the story. And again, at this point in time, the story is still very much kind of hodgepodge things. You can still go out exploring, etc., and sort of hodgepodge events that you need to deal with.
Can I just ask, did we unlock any quests? Because last time we unlocked the missing brother quest.
So I have added this, which I pop it open. So you now have a Plots and Hooks journal. So the missing brother is one that you've unlocked.
Is the first one Medi?
No, the first one is for Medi. I swear I'm sober. I will properly introduce that to you next week, as part of one of the kingdom turns, as something new as well. But essentially, you'll be visited by Staz, one of your lumberjacks, who's lost his magic spear. Claims that it was stuck. He stuck it in the back of an elusive hodag and wants you to go find it. Although all of his friends basically say that he was probably a bit drunk and lost it in the river. You have to decide if that's real or not, and kind of judge. There's something else. As soon as you kind of get to level 4, I can trigger another slightly bigger event that would be of relevance as well.
There's nothing at 3 then, so it doesn't do it every time.
No. The actual Pathfinder story, the Kingmaker story, needs you. So I could introduce something at level 3, but I don't think it awards Kingdom XP when you complete it.
Unless for level 4.
No, it doesn't award it anyway at level 4, but the story picks up at level 4 for the most part. The next major event starts at level 4. Kingdom.
But I personally think for character progression, we need to get the capital higher anyway, especially if you want hospitals and a temple and other stuff.
Oh, evil. So we took a skill of arts. We took a skill of defense because we got invaded by bandits. When we got to 2nd level, we moved engineering up to expert because that's building roads and stuff like that, and everything that we're going to be doing. And we also took assurance on that so that we'd be able to hit a DC 15.
They've now got a guaranteed DC 19 on the short.
Now, if we just want to get it done, we can just get it done. We don't have to. If we want to crit fish and we want to try and get the critical success, we can because we've got +9 on it. But if we just want to get it done, we can just get it done and build. So we thought that was.
Sounds fine. I do have a concern that we don't have anything in warfare. Probably not crucial right now. I think it will be in.
I think at level 4, if we pops level 4, maybe Bankstream Warfare. Or
I don't know how we get these skills.
Hang on.
But we don't have an army, do we?
I can answer that question in a second. Whilst the V and K progression is slightly different, you
can get skill increases, so I assume you can get new skills there as well.
Yeah, hang on a sec. Yes,
but then you also kind of need to upgrade stuff to be more proficient, don't you?
Yeah.
So you'll get a skill increase at level 3. You'll get settlement, construction, town, and then a skill increase at level 3. It's possible. Yeah. I mean, you can just click. If you just go to the Kingdom tab, you can click each of the levels and see roughly what you're getting. So expansion expert, fine living, kingdom feat, skill increase. So I know the VK thing gives you more skill increases as you level than the actual core book does, because the issue is the skills of the kingdom fall behind character levels, character skills. So yeah, you could. So
what's the V and K stand for? Sorry.
Say again.
What does a V and K stand for?
Vance and Karen Shara.
All right, so
if you want to look at the rules, it is. I'll post it in our normal thing there.
It's like instead of taking assurance, we could have taken training in a skill or one of the other feats. But without reading through them and sort of like, this is the caveat we put on it as well. We just said if evil comes in or
you want to change something, that's more beneficial.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem I found was trying to read through the skills, then somebody click on another one and be like, "No, it's gone."
I did link in the Kingmaker game to the standard rule set on the player's guide.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I started reading some of that the other week, but with the missus been away, it's been a bit of a busy one. So
no worries.
So skill increase at 3.
Oh, quickly, Coriston. Motivations haven't changed. He's doing exactly what he intended to do, and that's it. So nothing's changed. He's a lost son of or a forgotten son, third son of a minor noble house, and he came into this late, didn't he? As a sort of like as a a helpful diplomatic envoy to help set up the kingdom, and that's what he's doing.
I'm just having a look. If you look at, so if you go level 3, pretty much to level 10, you get a skill increase every level.
So you can literally fill a skill slot by 10. Easily to upgrade a couple of others.
And you still have 1 banked that you can do from your initial level 1. So
Yeah, well, I think Preston was wanting magic, wasn't he?
Oh, magic at some point.
yeah,
I don't think maybe intrigue might be useful, but not yet. Warfare, I do think after that bandit
all
attack.
going to be useful. Industries are very useful as well.
Yeah, well, that's. I was thinking today, that wouldn't it be nice to actually hire somebody to run a shop for us and all the crap that we find to put in this shop for him to sell?
To build a road up to Oleg's.
Yeah, well, that's nothing. Build a road to Oleg's or take over Oleg's.
And claim Oleg's as well.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
gives you a bonus.
Bring him into the fold.
Your 2 hexes off Oleg's. You could go through the radish patch if you wanted.
Bloody radishes.
I like radishes, actually. Salad, very nice.
That would give you food.
We started building roads as well. So
You have roads in your hex and in the farm hex at the moment. Then we continue upwards.
Still need a name for the kingdom.
Still need a name for the kingdom. So let's have that name done by next week. If you
That
give
is
it, I'll
homework for this week.
I'll give you 20 XP if you name your kingdom next week. If you don't name your kingdom by next week, that goes away.
Well, I already suggested it.
Next week, I'll be like, we're going to call it the kingdom.
The Kingdom of Ember. There you go. Sorted. Done. We'll take that to an XP. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Exactly.
and then we'll rename it.
For a clock of 30 XP.
We will call the Kingdom Mob.
Yeah.
The Kingdom of Bob.
Yes.
I took the first 2 letters of everybody's name, everybody's character name, and put it to Copilot, and it came up with those names.
It's such a lazy fucking thing, that, though.
And well,
it really is.
Well, it was like 20 to 7, and I was like, I was cooking dinner. I was like, shit. Yeah,
They're all a bit weird though. Jack Embargo,
they're all quite African, really.
Mbakau.